All right, we are live. We are coming to you fresh off the trade deadline. Um, see the jersey I got on. See the jersey I got on. It's a sad day for fans of a few players that left us today. But tonight we're gonna get into it. We're gonna unwrap it, unravel it, and we're gonna vent together. Okay, we're gonna vent together. We're gonna get through this. Like you know, because we're built for this. Just like our head coach said. All right, lock in with us.
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Jet
JetSet.
set.
Go.
Go, 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 go. From the north to the mall.
Loud one down the right side at the goal line, leaving a tap. Oh, it's free call. Oh, it's a Jet touchdown.
Never too nosy. Pack my bags and go, 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 go. Serve me a brick at the stove. Looking like a shack in the post. Go, 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 go. From the hills to the mall. Yeah, baby, yeah, we go like don't go. Yeah, in this world, everything's so more. Yeah, behind this wall, there is no photos. Jump on this bitch, oh go, yeah. Across my neck, yeah, go. Watch how you go, hey, yeah. Oh, Joe, I need some more, hey, yeah. Pronto, honcho. Jumped out the coupe with the
Away by Sauce Gardner.
Smoking cookie in Atlanta everywhere. You like recreation. You already know we made it. We ain't even gotta say shit. Some of the trap was lit. Some of the trap was vacant. Junior say I'll bring the payout. Bring the payout.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new intro video, man. We're gonna need a new intro video. We're gonna need a new background for this right here going on.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's your boy Brent, aka Take Flight, today. Joining me each and every week, my dog Alan, aka nyjetsplanet, and we're live, here today after the trade deadline. Um, bro, I woke up. Well, actually, I went to sleep Monday night, thinking to myself, I'm a little terrified of what Tuesday is gonna bring. I saw your comment. You was like, I don't really think I got much to worry about. I was like, you know what? You right. You ain't got much to worry about, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna trade Brees for real. I don't think Garrett's going anywhere. And I was right. I was right with those. But Sauce, Blindside, Quinnen, my dog, gone. So
Yeah.
I guess we're turning over a new. What's the vibe? Our media reaction vibe for you after what happened today.
Yeah. And then I already have the comments coming on Instagram, like, why would they trade Sauce? And I will say Sauce is the only one I was like blindsided by. I was like, I saw the Jets traded for somebody, and I was like, that was probably like, to me, I was like, that's probably the Quinnen one, because I expected the Quinnen one to happen. Quinnen has been very adamant about being done. Like, Quinnen was like, I'm out. He's been out for a minute. Sauce, that one just threw me for a loop. I saw that, I was like, Sauce. And then I'm sitting there, like, no one was saying how much it was for, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm panicking at that point. I'm over there cursing on my Instagram story. I'm like, oh, what's going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that one threw me for a loop. That one definitely threw me for a loop, because we had just extended him. There was no reason to believe, at least, that they would trade him. So that one was just, it threw me for a complete loop. I was like, what is going on over here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was that one really took me for a loop. I was actually I was in the gym this morning, and my brother texted me, "What the heck?" And I immediately, my heart dropped the weights. I was like, no way, Brees is gone. Right? I was like, no way, Brees is gone. That was my initial reaction when I got the text. When I got the initial text, like, what the heck, man? Like, I'm so done. My initial reaction was, oh my god, no way, Brees is gone. But then I check my phone. I go straight to Adam Schefter. I see Sauce. I'm like, what? Blindside.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even want to work out no more. I left the gym right then and there. I packed my stuff up and I left.
Yeah, man.
I left.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely like it was just so uncalled for. I think that's what it is. Like it's one thing if like you kind of already mentally prepared. Like I mentally prepared for Quinnen to be gone, so it wasn't like a complete utter shock. Like honestly, once Sauce was gone, I was like, well, now I know Quinnen's gone because like I doubt it. Like
I didn't even know Quinn was
I
gone.
doubt it. Once you trade Sauce, I'm like, what's the point of even keeping anybody at that point? Everybody's for sale. Everybody's for sale.
Dang.
Like, how old is Sauce? Like 23, 24?
I don't know. He's young enough to
He's
get
25.
an extension in the off season. Doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. And I'm just like, yo, Aaron Glenn, ain't you supposed to be a corner? Ain't you supposed to look out for the your young DB that you kind of got under your wing? Ain't you supposed to look out for the brother?
Yeah.
Nah.
People saying
But
17.
yeah, it just took me back today. I was like, oh my Lord, we done traded Sauce. I wouldn't trust me when. By the time Quinnen was traded, I was still down. And then that Mr. Krabs meme where it's like Mr. Krabs and then it's like blurred all around him. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Joffrey's a Patriots fan too. We still gonna beat y'all Thursday. I don't care.
So I guess, do you feel like the trade itself was a good trade?
Okay. So feelings aside, right? Logically thinking, it was a good trade. Like logistically speaking, 2 first rounds. People weren't even sending 2 first rounds for Lamar Jackson last year. It was when he was like on the block. You know what I'm saying? So 2 first
Micah Parsons got
and
2 first.
Micah Parsons got 2 first, and I mean he is having an impact with the Packers. So it's 2 first rounds and a receiver, which I'm tired of us taking flyers on these second round receivers. We don't even do good drafting second round receivers. So what are we doing trading for them? We don't draft well second round receivers. Why are we trading for them? But I guess Mitchell has some potential. John Mechie has some potential. Just trading for potential at this point. How do you about the trade and what we actually got back? What was your thoughts about it?
Yeah. Man. So I'll start off with Quinnen because I thought that was more than what like. Honestly, if I was being genuinely honest, I thought Quinnen was going to go for a second. So like when I saw the trade, I was like, oh, okay. I'm curious what they got. A second and a first. I was like, wow. I don't know what Jerry's doing over there.
And the player.
Yeah, as a second first, and he gave up a former first round pick at that. I was like, Jerry, what are you doing over there? Like, you basically traded like borderline what you just traded, like Michael Parsons. And no disrespect to Quinnen. Quinnen, phenomenal player, but like Michael Parsons is on a different level. I don't know why I wouldn't have done. Like, if I was the Cowboys, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I like a first, I think that's fair, but a first, a second, and a player, I felt like that was crazy. But yeah. So I will say I thought that one was insane value. I thought the Sauce one was just about like right where I probably would have traded him at. Like it wasn't more than what I expected. Like when I saw the trade coming, I was like, oh, they must have given at least multiple first because I don't see why you would give away Sauce unless like you don't give away Sauce for a first rounder, like just one first rounder. So I was like, okay, two first. I do think you could have got a little bit better of a player, like AD Mitchell. I think he has the potential, but hasn't proven anything yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, especially because like you have to take on some dead cap from just extending it. Like we just extended him, so
Yeah.
I was like that one was like it was a good deal. Like it was probably the exact value, but I probably would have wanted a little more because I just extended him. Like maybe like two first and a third or something like that. I don't know why, but like that third makes a little bit of a difference just because
Yeah.
you have to take on the hit for the contract you just extended. Like you just gave him the money.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. And yeah, like I would have much rather have had like an Alec Pierce in the deal. Somebody that we've seen make plays already.
Yeah, he's got 500 yards this year already.
Yeah, like give us him. Like
Last year of
again,
his deal too.
yeah, exactly. So like I don't know. Yeah, I guess you know some guys on the team on the coaching staff like what they've like the potential in AD, like the potential in Mechie. But look, I'm damn it, I'm tired of potential. Okay,
Yeah, me too.
like we don't even know how these draft picks going to hit or what we're going to do with these draft picks. It's a lot of things swirling around now saying that we might trade one of these draft picks to get a quarterback that's already in the league. I'm like, well, that makes. I mean, maybe, but like, you might as well draft somebody and have them on a rookie deal if you think that that's the guy. But how confident are you really in like drafting somebody that's the guy in this year's draft? Or do you wait till next year's draft, which might be a little bit more stacked to get your quarterback or playmaker duo? But
You might be able to get your Arch Manning, man.
yeah, Arch Manning needs another college season under his belt
I
for me
know
to
we got three first
go
in
for it.
2027.
Yeah, 3 firsts in 2027. And we might still be up there to take him anyway. We might not even need to trade
Yeah,
up for him.
yeah, potentially.
Maybe trade up for Jeremiah Smith will be eligible in 2027 as well. So
Yeah,
man, it's it's hard to think that far into the future, right?
yeah,
Because it's everything that happened today just puts us in a boat of, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Like we haven't been waiting for 15 years. That's
yeah, man. And,
that's the
and that's the
reality.
hard part, man. Like I think you know what it is. It's like when you trade players for picks, like because you don't know who those picks will be and like how that like
Yeah,
looks at this moment. It's hard to necessarily see how that translates. Like even if it's like okay, we get these first. Like right now, like the first we're gonna get from the Colts is supposed to be a 32nd pick. They're not making the Super Bowl. I'd be shocked if the Colts made the Super Bowl. But let's say they get the 30 and then won the Super Bowl, 32nd pick. Like it's like that's not exciting. That's
right.
really not exciting. And I know it's two first, but it's like it's not a super exciting pick when the team has the 32nd pick right now,
It's not an exciting pick at all. Okay, we feel
especially in
like
this
the
class.
Colts. Yeah, like the Colts, they're gonna be good. We're drafting our other draft pick in the first this year is gonna be 25 or down. Okay, like that's when that extra third might have been a little bit better of some compensation as far as like the Sauce trade.
Yeah.
But you know, man, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like the Jets had me looking up college players. I'm more locked in on Saturdays than I am on Sundays now.
Yeah, man. But honestly, like I'm still curious because I think if the Jets ever wanted to make a statement, you go out there and you beat the Browns, in my opinion. Like you basically say like we didn't really need either one of those players, but I know that sounds ridiculous. Like obviously,
Yeah.
both of them very good players. I'm not taking that away from them. Great players, but there is the concept of sometimes a player is good, but they're not great for your scheme specifically. Like they don't translate as well. Like these are guys. Well, I know Solid didn't necessarily draft Quinnen, but Solid drafted Sauce to fit his scheme. Glenn is a whole different coach, a completely different scheme. He's trying to figure out what his
What's the
identity
scheme?
is.
I don't know. Yeah, what is the scheme? I don't even know what the scheme
I don't know
is.
either, but
I don't know.
I don't even
I
know.
don't know what the scheme is. What's this? I'm trying to do we just have to watch the Lions and just hope that we're trying to emulate that? Should I be throwing the Lions games on instead of the
To
Jets
be fair,
games?
we're doing a good job. Like first year they were ass. First year we're ass. If we
Yeah,
go 8-8 next
we're
year,
lining up pretty well
yeah,
with that whole tree if we compare ourselves to the Dan Campbell Lions. But yeah, might as well say those picks and get man. What's up, Britt? Britt DM me. She was shocked too. And what's crazy is we we warned Britt about this, right? We're like
that was
we
Brett.
we don't know. Like this is the Jets. I didn't think it was gonna be this dramatic this season. If I'm being completely honest, I'm sorry, Britt. I did not know it was gonna be this dramatic this season at all. It's
Yeah,
it's like I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know how we got here,
shit.
but the future uh, is hopeful. But the Jets are good at doing that for us, and then that's why I wasn't really ecstatic about these draft picks. I was like, okay, we getting draft picks, and what are we gonna do with them? I don't know. But
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like, draft picks are great if you hit on them. Like, if you have another 22 draft, you look like a freaking rock star. But like
I
you
know
have one of
I'm chances
those,
with that though.
no disrespect, but like the Giants, if you do what the Giants did, and it's like,
Mm.
they drafted Evan Neal, and no disrespect to this, but KT and Evan Neal wasn't a great draft for having 2 first round picks in that draft, especially 2
Yeah,
top 10 picks.
I mean, shoot, man. You look at this draft this next 2 years. It's like okay, like that's kind of crazy the way that looks.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. Do you think Bree stays? Do you think he comes back?
Oh shit. I don't know. I feel like this one's gonna get real interesting. At this point, I think his best bet is to just finish out this year really strong, at least get 1,000 yards. I think for his benefit, it would be great if he finished out this year with 1,000 yards. Now, going forward, I'm sure they're probably gonna want to tag him. They're probably gonna want to do something to keep him around because
Hold
they had
out.
a 4th rounder on the table for him, and they turned it down because they wanted a 3rd. So it'd be really stupid to just let him go for nothing at this point.
Right.
I don't know. I really, especially like when we have as much cap. I don't know unless they're not planning on doing a bunch of free agent signings. But then it's like, what's the point of even having cap if we're not going to do anything? So I don't really expect to get any
we
sort of
were
compensatory pick.
top 3
Compensatory.
in money for next year already before this trade deadline. Then we're sitting
Yeah.
at like 80 mil, right?
Yeah.
So I
Now
honestly
we're at like
expect a lot of
90ish
I expect
before
a
like the like
lot of
19 mil
overpay.
for this year.
Yeah, I expect a lot of overpay for people, I'm not completely. I don't think the free agent class coming up is that amazing. So I hope we don't, you know, blindly blindly spend. But
Yeah.
but yeah, man, like this is yeah
Someone asked,
yeah.
should we trade down this year, get more picks, and draft someone like Woods or Tyson, and then take Julian Sane next year?
Take who next year?
Julian Sane?
What's that? He's a quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, insert whatever quarterback from the following year.
Yeah,
Julian Sane is the quarterback for Ohio State. I don't really think that's the quarterback I would go for, but I think it's just insert whatever quarterback from the 2027 draft.
yeah. I think I don't know, man. I think you got to hit on the person who is that everybody knows is going to be a good quarterback, a good pro.
Yeah.
Period. You like we can't hit on we can't take any chances on any flyers. We can't like drafting if Mendoza is the guy, which I'm not completely sold on Mendoza. I know he's a cool guy, tall, kind of quirky, but I just don't know. I don't know at this point. I want my quarterback to have played some competition. That's why I don't mind holding out for Archie because his college season next year could be better than the one this year, and that could be all he needs to kind of like propel him forward. But
He has been
uh,
getting better by the week too.
he has been, and he's got that in his blood too. I mean, and, you know, I just
I
it's just, it's just tough to kind of like predict the outlook or outcome of these college quarterbacks.
I think the hard part is like from a GM coach perspective. That 2027 draft, you're not guaranteed to be there for that.
Yeah,
Like you could wait till then, but you are not guaranteed to even be here to take that quarterback or take those 3 pick, whatever you want to do in that draft. You don't even know if you're going to be there for that. You got to get through one, finish this year out, and then you have to be at least competent enough that Woody doesn't fire you after 2026, because you know how Woody gets. Woody gets he loves to have somebody that he can go and just blame everything for. You
I
don't want to
think
be that guy.
I think the fact that we got 2027 first round picks, this staff is going to be here at least through that, at least to see through the next two drafts, in my
But
opinion.
even if we go, like, let's say next year, we start off another 0-7. Like, I
Mhm.
will say, like, at that point, it does get a little like, okay, how much do you trust this staff to go and take a quarterback?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I think we will keep Fields for the 26th season. Um, I think that mm, I think
I don't think
maybe
you drop him. Like, he'll be here.
yeah,
Like, I think the question is he the quarterback?
right. And I mean, I wouldn't mind going to 2026 with him as the quarterback. But here's the thing: do you draft one to kind of sit behind them, or do you add another vet? A younger vet to kind of just be there, just a serviceable younger vet that can play quarterback a little bit better than Fields if his number is called on. It's a very it's a lot of thinking that I feel like the staff needs to do as far as that position going forward now because it's hard for me to believe that you're just going to be a one and done with Fields.
Yeah.
You know, especially like you paid him for 2 years, you might as well see that through.
Yeah.
So and then
Yeah.
if he does do good next year, then guess what? You keep him on the roster and you draft your quarterback of the future. Maybe he sits behind Fields for a little bit, learns the game, and then he comes in when if Fields messes up. And you know, I just I just think that 2026, I don't see I don't see a pressing need for us to draft quarterback top 5.
I mean, like, I don't think we should be forcing anything. But like, really, I think it first comes down, and Britt just said it, and this is what I've been saying for a long time. It really just comes down to how do we finish this year? You know, like I
Yeah,
think that really determines how, I don't want to say desperate, but like how you make your decisions. You know, if we go 0-9 to finish the year, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a world where they don't get a quarterback. You know,
yeah,
you're in position for the number 1 pick. You're probably just gonna take some, like whoever's there. You know, like
mhm,
whoever you feel more comfortable with. Is that what you should do? I mean, that's debatable. But like, I don't see a world where you don't. Because you know, again, you want to buy that extra year. You don't want to. Let's go. But you know, if Fields comes out and you even just from now on, you just respectable. You know, even just like 500 for the rest of the year
yeah,
from the games you have now. I think that would be around like 5-4, 4-5, something like
mhm,
that. I think you keep him. I think you keep him. I think you start him again next year. You try to put more weapons around him. I think we could beef up the interior offensive line a little bit more and get
yeah,
another receiver outside of Garrett. So I think it would be like it's a really deep wide receiver class. I'd even like personally, I'd probably go receiver top 10 pick if assuming we're not like a top 5 pick. I would go receiver. Get it's a lot of guys. You know, Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson. Like I'd get
I'm
one of those
saying,
guys. Have
I'm
1A,
saying,
1B with Garrett. You know,
I'm
like build
saying,
this, like, at least build the situation so well that like it doesn't really matter who you have at quarterback. At least that's kind of how I always look at it.
exactly. And then for me, like, I mean, like Archie Manning, cool, yeah, sure. If he has a great 20 season, sure, right? But for me, I really want Jeremiah Smith. I feel
Yeah, yeah,
like you bring him into this fold, um, Garrett's still gonna be here. You bring
yeah.
Jeremiah Smith under Garrett's wing, former Ohio State, like that would be tough, tough to see. You know, um, one of these receivers that we just traded for probably won't be on the team after this season. Let's just be honest. Or
Not
I
necessarily. I
don't know.
mean, we really don't have any depth. So like,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
I just look at these like ideally, in an ideal world, you get somebody just good enough to be a wide receiver 3. That's really
right.
what you're hoping for. Like you're not hoping for that 1A 1B sort of thing. You're really just like in an ideal world, if one of them could become a wide like a decent wide receiver 3, 300 yards a year, you won, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. And John Frey has a good point here too. Um, I could see us drafting the best corner in next year's draft too, because right now we have a hole at corner. You know,
That would be
unless
dumb.
unless we
That
believe
would be
Brandon
so
Stevens,
dumb.
unless,
I'm not gonna lie, that would be so dumb.
unless we believe Brandon Stevens is that guy. But we do have a hole at corner right now too, and it's like if there is a corner, and when we drafted Sauce at number 4, it felt weird to me, right? I was like, why are we drafting? It's a corner that's super high, but I guess our first round pick, our Colts first round pick in the 2026 draft, if a lot of good players drop around, the draft too. So, uh, do we strike gold on a corner late in the draft? That's 50-50. But at the same time, it's you know, it's no real dominant person right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we traded Michael Carter too, but I think our slot corner position is a little bit more, um, a little bit more open.
Yeah.
I really like Jarvis Brownlee, what he's been doing. I think he'll be with us for a while. After the last 2 games, uh, he's been showing up. So slot
Yeah.
corner, I'm not really worried about.
But I don't know. I feel like when you make this trade, To me, you're saying I feel comfortable with Brandon Stevens, Brownlee, and Azari Thomas. If you don't, that's what makes this trade like that would make this trade so stupid. Like if you feel like you have to go into next year and draft a corner in the first round, it already makes this trade super stupid. I think that's the one thing, especially if you feel like you have to take a corner with your own first round draft. Like I find that so stupid. It's like so you trade a corner to try to draft a corner.
Yeah.
Like that would blow my mind, honestly.
I'd rather sign a phrase in cornerback that
I'd rather just see what hopefully Thomas just is the guy you hope he is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that either, bro. I mean,
we haven't seen enough of him. Like he's only been he only had one game. You know, he did get beat in that one play, but besides that, he had a decent game. You know, granted, that was a hard matchup. Like your first game, you're going against your first game starting Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like that's rough.
Yeah. No, you're right. I just, you want to see. I feel like with this team, like you want to see instant gratification. You want to see guys not get beat. Especially coming from like a corner he had in Sauce Gardner, who was tall. He was locking defenders out the gate from rookie season. He was defensive rookie of the year. So like transitioning from that to what we have, it's like, come on, like we gotta get back to like that defense we had Salah's first year. That was a crazy defense, bro.
Yeah.
Like we are trading away Quinnen and Sauce. That's like, well, no, Salah's second year. Trading away Quinnen and Sauce. It's just like, dang.
Yeah, but someone just mentioned it too. They were saying that AZ Thomas almost had that pick against us. He did almost have a pick against it, and I think that's really where it stems from. Is that like as good as Sauce is, at his best, he is someone that is going to shut a play down, but he's never going to be in position to go and intercept or make a play on the ball. And I think that's been, as fans, the one thing we've been asking from him. Sadly, we haven't seen that, but I don't think we should be at a point where we just are like, all right, we give up at this. I don't know. There's a lot that can happen. I kept saying, I don't know Glenn's ability to really scout and evaluate a corner because they were having struggles in Detroit. But I never doubted his ability to find a safety. I never doubted his ability. Granted, I know the Cisco stuff didn't work out, but Malachi Moore, he seems like I think he'll be solid. I generally do think we'll be fine. I think if Glenn feels like Thomas won't be, Glenn, I mean you have to say Thomas. Thomas won't be too much of a drop below Sauce. I gotta see it because maybe there's something we're not saying. He sees them every day. He sees them every day. We don't see. We haven't even seen Thomas at all.
Yeah, man. Well, we finna see a lot more Thomas this year. I'll tell you that. No, it's just. Whew. Yeah, sorry for Gizmo E. I know. I remember you telling me that Sauce is his favorite player. Sauce is a lot of kids, like Jet kids' favorite player. Yeah.
And Sauce was Sauce was a good dude,
Yeah.
Like he was just one of those guys that you root for, not just because of his play on the field, but just he's a good dude. He never did anything that was like we've had a lot of players that have come in and have done stuff to where it's like, all right, I hate this dude now. Or like when Jamal was out, I was so ready for him to just be gone. I was like, leave.
Well, yeah,
go.
he was like on. He was talking crap about this. He was publicly taking a doo-doo on us. So and then
that's why I was like, just go.
Smoking the cigarettes or the cigars, and he was having a party. Yeah, I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, he's been shite. But it's when you look at guys like Quinnen and Sauce that are thankful for their time playing, like they're not trying to burn any bridges. It's like, oh my god, like this is ridiculous. These were cornerstones of the franchise, and it's just like I'm more upset that we couldn't do anything while they were here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day, and it's just like
Yeah,
you
and the
know,
business is to win games, and we
this
haven't
is
been
the
doing
win
that
game
at the end of the day.
exactly. And when we
So
don't win games, it's like you got to get what you can get to set you up for the future. And I mean, look, Sauce and Quinnen, you know, caught in the crossfire, but we're able to keep Garrett and Brees and Jermaine and Will
although
McDonald.
Jermaine was almost gone too.
He was gone, but
He's
he's still here. He's
sticking
still,
around by threat.
he's still here, and he's happy to be here. He's happy to
Yeah,
be here.
he
That's
is. He
that's
is.
the key. I can't tell if Brees is still happy to be here or not. That's
Brees
the
is not happy to be here. Brees does not want to be here. I know.
no, that's the difference.
He's gonna have the saddest 1,000-yard receiver, like
He's about to
1,000-yard
score
rushing year ever.
every time Brees scores, bro. He's running back to the side. He's not even celebrating anymore, bro. I'm telling you. But it's just when I think about that, man. I'm just like, man, like okay, trade deadline hit. We see Jermaine Johnson tweet out a whole paragraph saying, "Hey, you know about my brother's leaving, but guess what? I'm here and I'm ready to turn this shit around." Brees, after the trade deadline, my brother's gone, man. I'm sick right now. Dang. Wish it was me. Dang. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
dang,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie.
Like,
Yeah,
we were just talking about this last week too. How he's very cryptic on Twitter and stuff. And like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just like, all right, man. Like, okay, we get it. You stay gone, but at least give us some
he
reassurance
don't
that
even care. I don't believe all that. He don't care. He just mad it wasn't him.
oh my god. That's the thing. That's the thing. Brees, man, he's been showing a little sass. Okay? He's been showing a little sass. All right, and like I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I need you to at least act like you want to be here. Because it's not like look, since we kept you, if we kept you, clearly we want you here. Clearly AG made his promise to you. You know? So stop listening to media. Stop stop scrolling on Twitter so much and looking at all these rumors because I think that's what is kind of clouding his judgment on what like how he feels about the Jets is like he be on Twitter too much, bro. Like
Bro,
we
I want
get
to know
it.
how that conversation goes. Like AJ was like, "Yo, I kept that promise to you, man. I kept you." He's like, "No, stop! I want to leave. Let me go. I've been trying to leave." Yo, and the funny part was, it was the Chiefs that had a fourth rounder for him. They're like, "Yeah, we had a fourth rounder for you, but we wouldn't take it for you. We wanted a third rounder." Brees like, "What?"
Yeah.
I know Brees was livid.
Let's do some role play right now. You be AG and I be Brees right after the trade deadline. I'm gonna walk into the office. You're AG. You just call me in, after practice, to talk about everything. And I'm Brees and you be AG. All right, so
Yeah, come on in.
what up, coach? What up, coach?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of calls about you, and we were thinking about making some moves, but we were very strong on wanting a third rounder. We didn't really get the value that we got back through some trade rumors, and so we decided we're gonna keep you around here for a little bit. At least see how this year goes by and kind of take it from there.
Dang. Okay. I mean, who was calling for me though?
I wouldn't really worry about it.
Just to because I just want to know like who did y'all deny to keep me here
there were some teams that we felt like we were very much in competition with for a potential future Super Bowl, so we didn't really want to give you to the competition. You know,
Dang. I mean, I was just on Twitter like 2 minutes ago. They were saying
yeah, I heard about
they're
that.
saying the Chiefs. They're saying the Chiefs wanted me. Is that? I mean, is it like was that true?
Yeah,
The
that was one of them. You know, like that. They called. You know, they said like, hey, you know, they called. You know, I wasn't just gonna let you go to the Chiefs like that. You know, and, you know, they got
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes. They don't really need you.
yeah. Nah, I went to Iowa State, so I'm familiar with the area over there. But um,
Iowa, Kansas City. You know, it was different.
yeah. I was in the Midwest for a little bit, so it wouldn't have been. I'm used to the cold up there, so it wouldn't have
A
been.
little far. You know,
Yeah,
Kansas City,
yeah.
Iowa.
I got some family in KC actually, but
Yeah, no, they're not thinking much. You don't worry.
dang, okay. Well,
You got some family right here in New York.
yeah. You just sent my brothers away. What happened with that? Sauce and Quinn, those, like, Sauce is
Oh,
my bro.
great value. You know,
Sauce is my bro.
yeah. Multiple first round draft picks. Yeah. hmm
Dang, what was they trying to get from me though?
Not a first round draft pick.
Not first round.
Not even a day two pick. Not even a day two pick.
Not even
Like we that's why I was trying to tell you, like, third rounder, I would have done it, bro. Third rounder.
third round.
Yeah, it's talking about day three. I don't
Day
deal with the day
three.
three stuff.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's how they.
I wouldn't do it,
Oh,
bro.
they were trying to
I
trade me
wouldn't do
for
it.
a day 3 pick.
Yeah, man.
Well,
So we thought, you know, your best option, honestly, when you really think about it, is really just to be here. Because, you know, you get the touches you need, you know, you get to get the ball. And we know you like that. You don't really care about the wins and loss. You want the ball. So we're gonna get you the ball, bro.
okay, so going forward, like 25 plus touches a game, right?
Nah, I can't do that. Nah. Justin gotta get his touches. Yeah.
Listen,
Justin gotta get his
but
touches.
Garrett's out though, right? 25 plus a game.
Yeah. No. Garrett's back. Yeah, he's back.
Ah,
Oh, actually, we got two more receivers too. So they gotta get their touches too. So actually, matter of fact, you might not get what you just got. You might get a little bit less.
damn it. Well, ah, damn it. All right. Just look here. I got a fashion show next week. I'm gonna go to that. I got a few fits for that. Just make sure I get 25 plus carries a game, touches a game. If I gotta throw the ball, I'll throw the ball. You seen what I did? I can throw the ball too.
Yeah, that
Throw
was
the ball
terrible.
too. All right.
Yeah,
So
we saw it. We definitely saw it.
So
Won't be doing that again.
yeah. So,
Absolutely not.
so
Lucky that wasn't. Honestly, I was surprised you even threw it. He was
yeah.
triple covered.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I play. I could do something.
Yeah. See, you know what? When you said the he, that's exactly what I realized. Like, that's where you went wrong. Yeah, that's where you went wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, coach, well, the Chiefs though, the Chiefs was asking for me for real. Dang, the Chiefs.
They ain't want you that bad.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm here. I guess.
Yep. And don't worry, we will talk about extensions in the offseason.
Okay. No franchise tags. Extensions.
Nope.
All right.
Off season.
Okay. All right. I'll hold you to
Don't
that.
worry. If we do that, we'll blindside you. We won't even tell you about it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I guess I have no choice. I am.
I'm glad you accepted.
I'm here. I'm held captive. You got me. You didn't want to trade me, so I'm here in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that, right?
Yeah.
Like how we did that. Like how it was close.
Yeah.
But then
I thought. I mean, you had me there for a minute. I thought I was going the way that
we thought about it. We thought about it. We was
I was.
thought about it.
I was. Look,
When they offered the fourth rounder, I was like, oh, fourth rounder is nice, but it's not a third.
Oh, so it was a fourth?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I'm here. Dane is waiting for me outside. I think he wants to talk to me. But yeah. I guess we'll finish the season strong, and hopefully I get my touches. That's all I care about for the rest of the season. Whether it's for this team or for another team, I'm gonna show out, and they gonna know who Brees Hall is. I can dress, and I do my best. That's all I got to say. All right, Coach. Appreciate you.
GM. But okay.
Appreciate you. No more dancing on sideline either, man. We won a 7. Ain't no dancing. All right. Hey, if you need me on kick return too, I got you.
You imagine Brees on kick return?
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be insane.
Honestly, they put Braille on kick return, so everything's free game at this point. Although that didn't end really.
Kick return is
whole season.
Braylon on kick return.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Why is he on kick return? I'd rather you put Aaron.
It's crazy. Like he's like a big bodied dude too. So it's not even like he's like a quick dude, and it's like okay, I can kind of see it. Like actually, I could kind of see Garrett a little bit more than I could see Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen, he's not really like he's more of like a thumper.
Yeah, like why?
Like
why?
You need 1 yard. All right, give it to Braylon. Not like kick return, try to get us 30 yards, bro. Like I don't know what he was thinking about that one. Although speaking of, when do you know when Braylon Allen comes back?
At this point, just wait till next season.
That's fair.
At this point, just relax. Because if Braylon comes back and he does well, Brees is gonna want up out of there for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just looked at the surgery. That looks nasty.
Yeah. Somebody asked me, are we happy with our trades? We have no choice.
Everyone keeps asking me that. Like, are we happy with it? I mean, it's not like we have a choice.
Yeah, we don't
you gonna like this shit.
Yeah, are we happy with the trades? I'm not happy because
you gonna like it.
Because those are two of my favorite players on the team. Brees, honestly, he was out of the whole bunch. Brees was like at the bottom of like my favorite players. As far as just like player wise, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Brees definitely a diva.
He's a diva. He's a diva, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He's a diva. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's a great player, but Brees is a diva. And I'm tired of seeing his tweets. I'm tired of seeing his tweets on my timeline. I've seen his tweets go viral. It's very cryptic. I'm like, aren't the receivers supposed to be the divas? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, man. I mean, like you kind of expect it from like a guy like Garrett. Honestly, I would have expected it from Garrett. I think Brees kind of threw me off for a little bit. I was surprised when he was like, so you're gonna be the one on Twitter posting all the cryptic, like you're our new Elijah Moore, basically. But like it's like Elijah Moore, but still on the team.
Bro, I just don't get the diva from like, bro. Like, is it envy? Is it some envy there? I don't understand it. Yeah, he's not versatile. He's definitely a thumper. Braylon I like Braylon on our team with a compliment, a nice compliment. And Brees is that nice compliment for sure.
I mean, we could have a better compliment. Like, if we're being honest. Brees could be a little faster. It'd be nice if we had like a speedster a little bit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like Brees is like one of those, like he's like kind of in between. Like he has the power to do it, but like he has that Le'Veon Bell kind of hesitation. Like,
Right.
let me go see. But then again, he doesn't really have like Le'Veon Bell's vision. It's weird. He's like a mix of a lot of different.
You know
players,
who's good in college that
you know?
that I do like? Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, we're not getting him.
You don't think so?
Well, like the only reason I say that is because like I saw people project him to go top 10. I was like, I'm not taking him with no fucking top 10 pick, bro.
No.
I'm not taking him with no top 10 pick, bro.
Yeah, he's not like dynamic. You know what I'm saying? He's not a dynamic.
Yeah, like
He's just
he's a good player. Like he's a solid. Like I feel like he will be a solid back. But honestly, like I'd argue like he's like a high second rounder rather than a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Like you could say borderline first because I don't think anyone else has really stood out to me yet. I gotta go. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really watched a lot of running backs yet.
Me neither.
But nobody has really stood out yet. But I wouldn't take him top 10 as of today.
Yeah. It's
Same thing with Caleb Downs. I don't really see the whole. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I like Caleb Downs. I don't see the point in taking a safety in a top 10. I feel like we have the same conversations every year.
yeah.
And every year it's proven that like no, it's not worth it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I'm gonna miss Quinnen too. I miss him too, man.
Yeah.
I miss him too.
Yeah, a lot of people keep asking, like, these people are hurt in the like on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I got the TikTok stuff running, but everybody's sitting there asking, like, oh, Quinnen trade hurt me. Thoughts on the Quinnen trade? I don't know. Like, I don't know. He wanted to be gone. He's gone. I don't really know how much we can. Like, it wasn't even if we didn't trade him, I don't think we could have sold him, especially after the Sauce trade. There was no selling him on staying here.
Yeah.
All it would have done, it would have just gotten noisy, and it would have been like, all right, does he hold out? What does he do? Like, I don't want to be in that situation. So,
Yeah,
we get a first, a second, and honestly, Mozzie is just there.
Yeah, we would have gotten a business side of Quinnen if this like kept on going on. We would have gotten the nice guy, Mr. Nice guy Quinnen Williams, because apparently he requested a trade like in private, just kind of respectfully. So like this was like
Yeah. Although I do wonder, like what happens with Quincy though?
Quincy's probably going too soon.
I'm surprised they didn't trade him.
Nobody.
That's what I was a little surprised about.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, me too though. Maybe we looked at the linebacker room, was like, nah, we don't want to. It's crazy how Quincy is still here and Quinnen is gone. Because
yeah, like I would have never had that on my bingo card.
Yeah, it's hard to.
I felt like Quincy would have been gone for Quincy's contract is up after this year.
So again, with that, he just might be a free. We might still be not done cleaning house. Like Quincy might be, just like we literally might just let him walk.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. This trade deadline was definitely a shocker.
Everybody loves Jeremiah Smith. There's so much love for him, man.
I'm telling you,
I feel like people are gonna be freaking. Like I don't know you just say it's because about 50% of the comments on these things. Like I didn't even know people like Julian Salen that much, but
yeah.
Salen, Jeremiah Smith, Jeremiah Smith. Like I'm like, oh wow, I didn't realize y'all liked him like this. I knew y'all liked Jeremiah Smith. I didn't know people like Julian Salen so much.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. But if we were to try to draft a quarterback wide receiver stat, that would be the one. And his last name is Saiyan, like Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of-
Sayin.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff we can do with that. A lot of
Yeah,
a lot of marketing,
yeah, a lot of different
a lot of content.
graphics and things like
Yeah,
that.
no, for sure, for sure. We can actually probably get our
Yeah.
T-shirt line popping with if we drafted him.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
again, with that too, I'm glad we didn't do that. We didn't do that this year either because this
yeah. Because oh my gosh, man.
just a drag, man.
Yeah.
Like we have to at least
Last thing,
games.
last thing I want to bring up though, because I heard like the forgot who brought it up. It's one of the media. I forgot his name. But brought up that they believe that the Jets will be using the picks to not draft a quarterback, but to get a quarterback that will be potentially available via trade. A lot of people were saying that, oh, it's Kyler, which I don't believe it's Kyler because Kyler is literally going through some sort of surgery or something like that, and is also coming off a few bad, I don't want to say bad, but down years.
Yeah.
I don't know who else it could be, to be honest. Oh my gosh.
Oh God, we're just about to end the show, man.
Yeah, man.
Christ.
But yeah, I don't know who else it would be. I think that was he probably was just ballparking, like saying so. But it's interesting because like a lot of these medias, they're like, well, the good ones, they're very plugged in. Someone scared the hell out of me. Said they just traded. I was like, they can't even trade. They're like, they traded Wilson. What's wrong with people, bro?
Somebody said we need a pure pocket passer. Give me Sam back in the trade and draft around him. Yeah, I'm sorry, Josh.
Imagine after all this, we just get Darnold back. Honestly, I feel like Darnold would even be happy here.
After all,
He'd be like, I did so much to get away from you guys, and you guys like it just bring me right back. Like I'm finally happy. Like it's like like you're finally happy, and then like you get that text from your ex, and you're like, come on, bro.
yeah. It's we are back in the depths of rock bottom. Now I can make that meme because I didn't want to make the meme after we got our first W about rock bottom, but now I can make it. Now I can make it again. Like the whole SpongeBob rock bottom video meme or whatever. Yeah, this is insane, bro. Like we just didn't expect us even to be doing all these moves right now. Support.
I still say we go 5-4 to end the year.
5-4 to end the year.
Yeah.
Bro, Garrett is not going anywhere. I'm letting y'all know that now. Everybody, it's like every team, everybody is like, oh, give us Garrett, give us Garrett, give us Garrett Wilson. You won't get Garrett Wilson, bro. If he didn't get traded at this deadline, he is not getting traded. He might be a Jet.
I don't even think y'all want to know what the price for Garrett would be.
Yeah.
If the price for Sauce was 2 firsts and a player, the price for Garrett would probably be astronomical. Like it wouldn't even it really would not be beneficial for you. It wouldn't. And honestly, I know for sure it won't be the Steelers because Garrett hates Rodgers. If you guys decide to keep going down that route,
Hates that guy. Yeah. I just do we want Hall to get traded? I didn't want Brees Hall to get traded. Somebody might just ask me that. I didn't want Hall to get traded, but if he did, I would have understood because that boy has Twitter fingers and he loves to be cryptic and just tweet his life away and make it seem like he hates it here or that he's just stirring the pot.
yeah.
Wilson, he said Garrett for Alex Highsmith in the first round pick. First of all, the trade deadline is over, so I don't even know why they talking about it.
Alex Highsmith.
Alex Highsmith.
What are we gonna do with that?
We're not gonna do anything with that, man. We're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Because we have our edges. We don't know why we kept Michael Clemens and Alan Lazard. Why is Alan Lazard still on our team? Y'all can have him.
I honestly, I don't even think anybody would trade anything for him. I think that's how bad it was.
That is a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
Yeah,
Uh,
it
what up,
sure
Steve?
is.
What up, Steve? It's just sad. It's just sad that a couple of our star players had to be gone in this manner. Um, yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, it is one of those things. Like I keep saying it. Like if there were, and no disrespect, but it really does highlight how much offense runs this league. Like
hmm
you could have all the great defensive players in the world that you want. You know, if you don't have a competent offense, you can't win in this league.
yeah,
You know, and we saw it. We've seen it a few years in a row. So, you know, I think the main thing is Glenn's gonna have to hit. Well, Glenn, Moogie, whoever makes the pick, they're gonna have to hit on. They're gonna have to hit big on some offensive players. You know, to make it worth it, in my opinion. You know, if you just go and you redraft more defensive players, it's like, what are we doing here? But you gotta like really take your offense to like the Lions type of level.
yeah, and add people on defense through free agency at this point. I think you know what? I think we might be big spenders in free agency on defense. Now that I'm looking at the outlook, we might be in the market just kind of spending on defense. Um, yeah, I think that might be the move. And maybe, I mean,
Yeah, depending on who's available.
who?
I said depending on who's available. I don't exactly know. When I looked last time, it didn't look like a great class.
Yeah, last
But
time I
you
was
know, when
doing
you have like so much money just to spend,
yeah, yeah. It's
maybe even make a trade. Like you know, we got multiple seconds. Maybe you make a trade for um a player that wants out and looking to get paid. Who knows?
yeah. I don't even know what players those. I don't know which players those are at this point. Just
I
add-
traded for Tyler Lindenbaugh. I don't think the Ravens would ever trade him, but
yeah,
you know, try
you
to
know,
see if we can get a
I
guy
would
like
trade
that.
for. It's some good people like Kool-Aid on the Saints corner.
Mhm.
He played or Aaron Glenn coached him for a little bit. So if we went from Sauce to Kool-Aid, that'll be a cool little nickname swap. Um, but yeah, I'm just trying to think of like some people that have played for Glenn over the years. So that's basically the Saints and the Lions. Not sure what the who on the Lions is would be on the market after this season, but it's
Yeah,
hard to.
I'm pretty sure it was about to be JMO, but then he got extended.
Well, yeah. I mean, extensions don't matter. Clearly, J-Mo might get the boot soon too.
I mean, he doesn't have the best years though. I mean, you never know these days, but I doubt it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's but you know it is it's you never really know. Like you never know who's available. Not only just from like kind of what you're alluding to, but like you never know who's available via trade. You know, I remember when you know we didn't know Rodgers and Russell Wilson was going to be available. You know, like guys. Granted, those didn't work out, but guys become available that you never really expect.
Yeah, yeah, they do. They sure do. And that's the thing about this league. You never know what to expect. Like today. Ah, man. Mm-mm-mm.
So, but
Yeah,
nonetheless,
we got a lot of picks. So see what we do with the picks. Now, like it's crazy. The Jets have me
I mean, thanks for this.
locked into the draft at week 10. Like I
I was
usually
locked into the draft week 2.
I usually don't even like lock into the draft until the playoffs. It's week 10. It's week 10, and I'm like, okay, we got all these picks now. Okay, I guess what's every mock draft site, I think 70 or 80% of them will be Jets fans this offseason. We got 5 first rounds in the next
I
2
might
years.
even just go to the draft.
Where's that? Is it in Michigan? No, it's not Michigan.
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Definitely
Might
not
just
that.
take the drive over there. I just at this point, it's the only happiness I get out of being a Jets fan.
Where's the 2027 one? That's the one we look at.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Can you look that
I don't
up
know
real
if they
quick?
announced it yet. Let me see.
2027 draft. Don't let it be in Dallas.
It's in DC.
Ah, dang.
Damn, yeah, I was gonna say that's your stomping grounds.
2027 is in DC.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's at the National Mall.
It's at the National Mall probably.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, yeah, that should be a nice little scene. Traffic's gonna be crazy though, but that's a cool.
I might pull
Damn,
up.
dang, DC.
I really might pull up to that
I
one.
might too. I mean, we got 3 first round picks. We got
Yeah, especially you will have 3 first round picks. It's gonna be a deep unless something happens that would really mess that up. But that would be fun.
yeah, it would be.
It because I will say like that Sauce the year what was that 2022? Sauce,
Yeah.
Garrett, JJ. That was a fun draft. I wish I was at that one.
No, and I was in Vegas too.
Yeah, I really do wish I was at that one, man. Someone said Lenore Sellers has to be the guy for us. I don't necessarily think so. I was literally having an argument with Woody about that because I don't think Lenore Sellers is a massive difference from Justin Fields, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not sold on any of these quarterbacks, but I'll tell you this much: from this point on, I'm gonna be in front of my TV on Saturdays like I am on Sundays. That's how locked in the Jets have me on the draft now because of all these picks you want to accumulate. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Most of my views will be on Saturdays now. So
That's why I say just get a receiver. Like, I will say it's very hard to mess up a receiver draft pick. Like, those things, like, those guys just come every pause. But those guys, but like, those guys, it's always a receiver. Like, I feel like it's very rare for receivers not to hit in the first round.
mhm. Yeah,
Like they might take a little bit longer than you want them to, but like even last year, Dunze looking good, MHJ looking good. I mean, you'd hope MHJ looked a little bit better, but Neighbors was looking really good before the injury.
yeah. Receivers, it's like if like the receivers nowadays, they are becoming out of the draft, especially top 10 receivers or receivers you get early. Those guys look good. Like those guys are looking good. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see. If I want to draft, if we do draft the receiver, I want to draft the receiver that's going crazy. And again, I'm gonna be locked in to guys like Tate and things like that now too. So yeah, I'm gonna just
Receivers back to back years, man. I say get Jordan Tyson this year, Jeremiah Smith the next year. You can't. It doesn't matter who's quarterback. They're always open.
yeah,
They're always open.
yeah, I agree.
3 wide receiver ones, 3-headed monster. Yo, imagine that shit.
And two will be on their rookie contracts.
Yeah, granted, like, is it reasonable? No, but they're always open.
Right.
I promise you, you probably wouldn't get a game where you don't have like a guy. Like, I could probably be quarterback, to be honest. Especially you got your tackles already. Yeah, I could probably be quarterback.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's tough to tough to fathom. So like it's a lot of playmakers, but I don't know. I feel like the next few drafts are just going to be playmaker heavy as far as just like who we're picking. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. We might be back in the trenches too.
I would go and get like I said, the first thing I would do, I would call the Ravens and see if Tyler Limbaugh see what are the odds they even think about trading. I don't think they do. I think they're just being the Ravens and waiting till the last second to get a deal done. But I'd at least call them. After that, I do think we need a center. And we potentially need a left guard depending on how Simpson
Maybe
goes.
maybe T. Like his.
Well, right now you kind of have to just assume AVT's gone. Even if he's back, you can't assume that he has a starting position given the injury history.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
So I wouldn't be shocked if they went. I don't think they do it in like the top 10 pick, but like a second rounder, throw it on the interior offensive line. Especially if you went quarterback, you kind of want to keep them up. A rookie quarterback, get a little extra time to process and things like that. So, I mean, we'll see though.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, come up on like an hour or some change. I was gonna wrap it up, man. Like it was an interesting day for the Jets. A lot of news, a lot of hearts broken as far as like players on the team. But we'll see how the rest of this season plays out. Hopefully, Fields can put the team on his back and end the season with some dignity at this point because we're gonna trade away our whole defense. So he's gonna have to put up 35 plus points a game at this point. But yeah, man. Y'all lock in with us next week. Hopefully we're talking about a W after the Browns and how that moves us down on the draft board. Yeah. All right, bro. I really got to make a whole new